Before you buy toe spacers, here's what you need to know. So these toe spacers are meant to help separate your toes. If you spent years wearing those type of shoes that were really narrow and crammed your toes, they can temporarily improve the spaces in between your toes. And over time, this can help improve comfort and even mobility and balance, but not by themselves. These are just a training tool, meaning that you can use these to help, but your toes and your feet still require the right type of shoes and also the right type of exercises. First off, you do not want these super hard, but you also want to make sure that they're structured right. Basically like a soft silicone, but that also still has some structure. It's enough to separate your toes, but it doesn't feel hard and uncomfortable. You should be able to comfortably wear these inside your socks. Also, get some natural foot-shaped shoes. Something with a toe box that is naturally shaped to fit your toes, not squish them. And no, somebody asked me this before. You cannot just buy a wide version of your favorite shoe, because wider just means wide all over, but it still means a narrow toe box. So what that means is that now you have instability because it isn't conforming to your foot around the sides. And if you're wearing shoes, you want something that's going to mold around your heel and the sides of your foot for stability. Don't make the mistake of getting toe spacers that are too big and bulky on the top. I know it's tempting to get something that looks pretty, but if it doesn't fit in your shoe, that completely defeats the purpose. You want to be able to practice using them also with your shoes on. So as you can see, my foot fits in here nicely, even with the toe spacers on. If you're not used to wearing these, start out with small amounts of time. 10 minutes without a shoe. Just walk around and get used to it. Then you can increase in 10-minute increments. You don't have to wear these all day long. Some people do, some people don't. And if your foot allows, you can absolutely train in these, but that's also an individual preference. Now, even right off the bat, these should not feel like your toes are being aggressively forced apart. They should just make them expand gently. And I cannot stress this enough. Do not forget about strengthening your feet. And an important part to remember too, these are not a miracle product, meaning that if you've got excessive structural bone differences like major bunions, these can help, but they're not going to dramatically change the bone structure of your foot. But there is some research showing that over time, it can help with alignment in mild cases. It's a combination. Getting shoes that allow your toes to move and don't squish them together, and also doing exercises that help strengthen your feet and toes, like toe spreads, short foot activation holds, where you strengthen the arch of your foot, and then working on moves that help strengthen your feet and your ankles while you're in a functional position.